Ben Johnson interviewing with the Panthers and Commanders, the Chargers and the Seahawks over a 48-hour period. 4 coaching interviews in a 48-hour period. Aaron Glenn is interviewing with the Titans and the Falcons, so 2 interviews for him.
Why the Falcons? Belichick's getting that gig.
Well, maybe not. You never know. Maybe who knows? Whatever the case may be. How much impact does that have on your coordinators during the week of a game? That's a poor schedule, isn't it?
It's a poor schedule, but it's a part of the business. I mean, if you're a team, you want to get rocking and rolling. It's already January 19th, I believe. Happy birthday to Bailey. It's my younger brother's.
Hey, Bailey, what's up, man?
Brother's birthday. What's up, Bailey? I see you out here. Damn, 26? Where did the years go? But anyway, you talk about it's time to rock and roll. It's the 19th of January. The combine will be in a month from now. Then the draft will be 2 months from then, essentially. They want to get rocking on the next plan. Free agency is going to come up. You want to see who's out there, who are we looking at, what we're thinking about. And then GMs, you want the head coach and GM to kind of be on the same page. So it sucks that it happens during the playoff run, during the week where you're trying to get the game installed, trying to get the players run. But at the same time, I mean, you put yourself in this situation. It's a great opportunity for you to be a head coach somewhere, and it has to happen now. Because I remember Mike Pettin. You remember Mike Pettin, defensive coordinator for the Jets. He was doing it in the middle of meetings, and I'm like, isn't that crazy? And this is when he was interviewing with the Cleveland Browns, who he eventually took over in 2011. So it's weird, Ryan, but it's just a time where this is the only time you have, because once you finish, once you say yes, it's ready to get the GM. It's time to rock and roll.
I know, but it is terrible, because don't tell me Ben Johnson is giving this the same time that he gave last week's game plan. It's impossible. You got to prep for your interview. So he's talking to people. What are they going to ask me? How should I answer this question? It's like a test, man, because if they don't get the jobs this year, they still want to stay in the rotation for years to go on. See if they have a chance to get gigs. It really is. It definitely takes away from his game prep. I saw some film today. Jared Goff throwing a pass to Penei Sewell, about a 25-yard pass. Guy catches it with one hand.
Right. What an athlete.
What an athlete is right, man. I'm just saying, it's impossible to put that much effort into this game that he did last game or the game prior to that. It sucks for the coordinator, and I think it takes away a little from the coaching staff and the team.
I disagree. This is what they do. They draw up offenses. They are offensive minds, or they're defensive minds. They draw them up. They legitimately spend all their time doing this. You don't think Ben Johnson had already looked at the other the NFC teams that he was going to come up against? He already knows the Dallas Cowboys defense. He already knows the Green Bay Packers defense. So he's putting into place for that as well, and he's going against the team he's going against. I think that he has enough. I think he has enough energy, I think he has enough time, and I think he has enough skill in that mind of his to be able to multitask at this point. I mean, you knew you would get to this level at some point. You knew that this is kind of how the operation, he's been warned. People have warned him, hey, this is going to happen towards the end of the season. This is how the process is going to be for you. So I believe that he has enough to put together a hell of a game plan against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, as he's also thinking about interviewing for these teams.